In this video, we will look into what is commonly referred to as Vedic literature, the oldest stratum of written and oral texts in the ancient India that laid the foundation for Indian religion, philosophy, language, and society. These works were composed in archaic Sanskrit, passed down through generation by memory and recitation, and formed the backbone of the spiritual and intellectual legacy of the subcontinent. They are more than just books, they are living tradition that shape the way people thought about the universe, the self, and society. At the heart of the Vedic literature lie the four Vedas, the Rigveda, the Samaveda, Yajurveda, and Atharvaveda. Each of these has four layers: the Samhitas, hymns and mantras, the Brahmanas, ritual instructions, the Anikas, forest treaties, and the Upanishads, philosophical reflections. The Samhitas and the Brahmanas deal primarily with rituals and the outer practices of the Vedic system, while the Anikas and the Upanishads shift attention toward meditation, mysticism, and knowledge. Together, these writings chronicle a shift from ritual form of inner wisdom, which is one of the great intellectual journeys of this literature. The content of the Vedic literature is diverse. It includes hymns to fire and the dawn, the gods like Agni, Indra, and Varuna, instruction for fire sacrifices and offerings, reflection on life, death, and cosmos and the soul. Linguistically, the Vedas are among the earliest documented Indo-European texts, and their language preserve archaic features that later Sanskrit lost. What makes them especially remarkable is the way they were preserved, not just by writing but by incredibly disciplined oral transmission with precise recitation technique and memorization. The idea is that the texts are apurusaya, not of human origin in a traditional sense, thereby underscoring their sacred statues and timelessness. While the early Vedic texts are more ritual oriented, the later layers, especially the Upanishad, open a big question of metaphysics, ethics, self knowledge, and ultimate reality. This is where ideas like Atma, the self, Brahman, the ultimate reality, and the moksha, liberation, begins to emerge. Socially and culturally, the Vedic literature helped establish many of the frameworks that would influence the Indian society for millennia. The significance of speech, vach, the centrality of fire as transformative, the role of sacrifice, and the transition from pastoral tribes to settled agrarian societies. Languages, music, especially from the Samaveda and later schools of thoughts, all trace their roots to this body of work. Finally, understanding Vedic literature isn't just about ancient history, it matters today. These texts offer glimpses into human quest for meaning, for transcendence, for understanding the cosmos and our place in it. In terms of culture, philosophy, and language, their influence is vast. They underpin many later Hindu texts, Indian philosophical system, and even aspects of modern Indian culture. For students, thinkers, and seekers alike, they are a source and reference point. If we understand them well, we gain insight into how many ideas of knowledge, duty, self, and society developed over thousands of years in the Indian context. Thanks for watching this overview of Vedic literature. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more information and exploration of ancient knowledge system. In the comments, let us know which part of Vedic literature intrigues you most, the hymns, the rituals, the Upanishads, or something else, and we will explore it in the future videos.